on the world map. There is a piece of land that has been a meeting point of civilizations and beliefs since ancient times. It is a kingdom of oil and a child of the desert. This time, let's step into the mysterious and magnificent Saudi Arabia together. When it comes to Saudi Arabia, what may come to many people's minds are the endless deserts and men wearing white robes. However, this country is much more diverse than you might imagine. Saudi Arabia is located in the central part of the Arabian Peninsula with an area of over 2 million square kilometers, making it the largest country in the Middle East. It borders Jordan and Iraq to the north, the Persian Gulf to the east, Yemen and Oman to the south, and the Red Sea to the west. It is not only a geographical hub, but also the heartland where cultural, religious, and economic forces intertwine. If we had to use one word to summarize Saudi Arabia, it would definitely be contradictory yet unified. This is the birthplace of Islam. The two holy cities of Mecca and Medina attract millions of Muslims for pilgrimage every year. Faith has almost permeated every aspect of the daily lives of Saudi people at the same time. This is also a country that is rapidly modernizing, from traditional bazaars to skyscrapers, from strict religious laws to gradually advancing social reforms. Saudi Arabia is quietly changing its appearance. The capital, Riyadh, is one of the most modern cities in Saudi Arabia. The city skyline is outlined by buildings that symbolize a sense of the future, such as the Kingdom Tower with a huge eye of the sky at the top, as if connecting the desert and the sky, and the Faisal Tower with its unique pyramid-shaped spire, demonstrating a blend of a bit of Arabian style and Western modernism. But don't get the wrong idea. Saudi Arabia's modernization is not just on the surface. In recent years, driven by the Vision 2030 plan, Saudi Arabia is striving to achieve economic diversification and no longer relies solely on oil. Entertainment, tourism, technology, and even the film industry are all fields that the Saudis hope to focus on for development. In the past, women were prohibited from driving, but now they can drive freely, enter stadiums to watch games, and even start their own businesses independently in some fields. Changes are taking place quietly but firmly, of course, away from the cities. Another side of Saudi Arabia is equally enchanting. Along the Red Sea coast, there are coral reef groups that have not been overexploited. In the ancient city of Alula, the ruins of the Nabataeans from thousands of years ago stand quietly like messengers of time, and there is also the vast Rub al Khali Desert, which is one of the largest continuous deserts in the world. Here, the wind carves out undulating sand dunes, and the starry sky at night is so magnificent that it takes one's breath away. To truly understand the Saudi people, one must step into their lives in Saudi Arabia. The art of hospitality is highly regarded. Traditional Arabian coffee, gawa, and dates are treats that every visitor will surely receive. The Saudi people are warm and hospitable, especially during family gatherings. There is constant laughter and storytelling, and the warmth seems to raise the temperature of the cold desert by a few degrees. Of course, travelers should also respect the local culture, dress appropriately, and follow the basic etiquette norms in public places, especially around religious sites where one must pay extra attention to one's behavior. It should not be overlooked that Mecca and Medina are the two most sacred cities in Saudi Arabia. The Kaaba in Mecca is regarded as the center of faith by Muslims around the world, and nearly 2 million people participate in the Hajj pilgrimage every year. For non-Muslims, these two cities are off limits, but even just catching a glimpse through images, one can feel the awe-inspiring spiritual power. Saudi Arabia is a country that dances between tradition and the future. It has a history and faith spanning thousands of years, as well as the dreams and ambitions of a new generation. As the world looks at this ancient country, Saudi Arabia is also rewriting its own story in its own way.